Everybody loves talking about the richest men in the world. From Bill Gates and Elon Musk to Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, these men are constantly making the headlines. Today, we're going to talk about some of the richest people in the world, but this time, instead of men, it's the women. The epic queens who dominated their industries and came out on top. Today, we're going to celebrate those role models. Spoiler alert, it's not Oprah Winfrey or Angelina Jolie. More of that in a second. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you can get notified about our latest uploads. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Starting off the list, we have Yang Hyun at number 5 with an estimated net worth of $32.7 billion. Yang Hyun is the richest woman in all of Asia and currently the 5th richest woman in the world according to Forbes. What's the source of her immense wealth? Well, Yang is a majority stakeholder in Country Garden Holdings, owning 55% of the shares in the company. Country Garden Holdings, if you don't know, is one of the biggest property development companies in the world. So big, in fact, that it ranked 147 out of 500 in the Fortune 500 list in 2020. The company has properties, usually high-end township developments, all over China, Australia, and Malaysia. Yang was announced as the richest woman in Asia in 2007 with a net worth of $16 billion at the time after her father, Yang Boken, transferred his shares of In Country Garden to her in 2005. Yang hasn't let the money go to waste though, and ever since she arrived, she has helped raise $410 million selling new shares according to Forbes. Next on the list, we have Miriam Adelson. After the richest woman in Asia, it is time for the richest person in Israel. With a net worth of $34.1 billion, Miriam Adelson is the 4th richest woman in the world and the wealthiest person in all of Israel. Miriam is a doctor and got her degree in medicine from the Tel Aviv University's Slacker Medical School. She also has a bachelor's degree in microbiology and has served in the Israeli Settler Army as a medical officer at Nes Ziona. How is she so rich? Well, while Miriam is a doctor, and probably a really good one, she didn't exactly make $34.1 billion prescribing aspirin to kids. Miriam inherited her wealth after her husband, Sheldon Adelson, passed away. Sheldon Adelson was the CEO of Las Vegas Sands, one of the biggest casino companies in the world, with casinos in Las Vegas, Singapore, and Nevada. Standing at 3rd place in our list of richest women in the world, we have Julia Koch. Julia Koch is worth $46.7 billion and at the time of this production is the 26th richest person in the world. Julia Koch was originally from Iowa and moved to New York to work as an assistant fashion designer. It was here in New York that she met her future husband David Koch on a blind date in 1991. 6 months later they met again, and it was then that they hit it off and eventually got married. If you think the name Koch sounds familiar, you're absolutely right. David Koch was the co-owner of Koch Industries, the largest privately owned company in the United States with over $117 billion in annual revenue in 2014. After David's death, Julia and her 3 kids inherited 42% of the shares in Koch Industries. This skyrocketed her net worth and landed her the title of 3rd richest woman in the world. Julia Koch is a huge philanthropist and has donated $10 million to Mount Sinai Medical Center and another $10 million to Stanford Children's Hospital to study food allergies. As we get near to the top, the numbers only get wilder. Standing at 2nd place, we have Alice Walton with an estimated net worth of a mind-blowing $63.8 billion. How did she secure such an insanely high net worth? Well, the Wall in Walton stands for Walmart. Alice Walton is the only daughter of Walmart owner Sam Walton. Walmart needs no introduction. Everybody knows how big it is. Still, not everybody knows how rich it is. Walmart is the largest company by revenue in the world and also the largest private employer with over 2.2 million employees. With these insane numbers, inheriting shares in this bad boy is a straight ticket to billionaire town. Alice Walton worked as a money manager and equity analyst in her early life, but now mainly spends her time curating art. Unlike her siblings, she's more interested in art and museums than working for Walmart. Nobody likes working for Walmart, not even its owners. We're at the top. It's time for the richest of the rich. It's time for the richest woman in the world. It's time for Francoise Bettencourt Meyers. Coming in at first place, Francoise Bettencourt Meyers has a net worth of $87.2 billion. You heard that right, $87.2 billion. That's almost 3 times what we started with. Now, like every other woman on this list, Francoise Bettencourt Meyers, too, earned her fortune by inheriting it. This time, the fortune comes from one of the biggest cosmetic brands on the planet, L'Oreal. Francoise is the granddaughter of the founder of L'Oreal, and she and her family own 33% of the shares of this cosmetic giant. Francoise was raised a strict Catholic and is still a very strong believer. As the chairwoman of L'Oreal, Francoise pledged to donate $226 million to repair Notre Dame Cathedral following the April 2019 fire. She's the president of her family's philanthropic foundation, which encourages French progress in science and arts. After her mother's death at 94, Francoise Bettencourt has been working as France's reigning L'Oreal heiress. She's rich, and from what it looks like, that isn't changing anytime soon. With that, our list comes to an end. We hope you had fun. We sure did. Let us know down in the comments what you think, and if you have any suggestions. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. That was it for this video. Catch you guys in the next one.